Right, hello. I might not be metal detecting today, unless I can find my spade. Luckily, I recorded my GPS yesterday, so I know exactly where I went, but it's very rough. And I walked 8 kilometres yesterday, so it could be anywhere, man. But it's between here and the next path. I'm going to keep looking. Without it, I've not even got a trowel, so I can't set my metal detector up until I find it. So let's crack on. Come on, get in! Now I'm happy. That took me about 30-40 minutes to find. Not too bad, really. But it was like I was a tracker, you know, tracking my own detecting bits, and it looked pretty good with that. And I found it. I can't believe it. That's the best find of today, trust me. Is it silver? Could be silver, you know. Right, let's set up, let's get metal detecting. Buzzing now, absolutely buzzing. Okay, that looks like it could be some kind of live shell, mortar type thing. Screws on the end or something there. But it's not exploded. But yeah, I've got a feeling that could be quite dangerous, so I'm going to bury that very deep. I'm not sure what it is. What a great start to a great day. I found my spade. Just found that little mortar-y thing, and just on the other side of the tree from that mortar, I've had a fantastic find. Look at that. Now, it's got a man on it. It's 1883, it's got a date on it, but I've no idea what it is. I'm not going to play around with it too much. I don't want to damage it. I'll wait till I get home. But some kind of little medal with a lovely man on it. 1883. All I need now, and I think it might be, is for that to be silver underneath. I might be wrong, but hey, what a brilliant start! What a start! Come on, get in! I don't know with that one, it's heavy, and it just looks, I don't know, mine-ish, if you like, a bit like a mine, I don't know. Looks dangerous anyway, I'm putting it back. And there we have a very nice lead shot from the 1800s. Tip on that. Sharp. I found a few of them. Normally they're rounded, but this one's still sharp, so this is obviously not fired. That's just not fair. You know, you get that colour showing through when you're digging in a big block like that, and you think gold, 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 and it's a padlock, a broken padlock with no key and no chest. Ah, come on. A coin from 1980, one pfennig, and a lead bullet from probably about 1880. 100 years history in my hand there. Right, I'm going to give you a little live dig, simply because I've just pulled a coin out of this hole from 1924 and a little piece of glass, and I've got another signal here, so I'm hoping it's another coin or gold. So let's have a look. Oh, I don't believe it. It's junk. It's junk. It always happens. That's why you don't see me doing live digs, you know. Because all I ever get out is crap. If I hadn't have done a live dig then, I'd have found a coin. It's your fault. Look at the state of that shrapnel. Damn shrapnel. Right, there's today's bomb. An incendiary bomb. I didn't find that. It was already laying there. So I'm not going to touch it. Well, I am. It's perfectly safe. It's just the end off one. Some kind of hook. Something and nothing. 4 lead bullets. So we're talking 1880s. 1800s anyway with them. And then 3 coins. One's World War II. And the other 2 were 1924. So yeah, I'm not dealing with World War II at the moment. Really. Apart from that one coin. So hopefully I can find something good from the 1800s. I'm leaning on my garret in the middle of the woods in case a certain little metal comes by. Oh me, oh my, in case a certain little metal comes by. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it makes me wanna jizz and it doesn't come out seeping through me fly. I'm leaning on me garret in the middle of the woods in case a certain little metal bleeps by. Beep beep. That's a song from 1937, George Formby. That's the original version. Happy days. I've just found one of these, look. Now, I can only guess this is one of them things to hold money. You know, people who are rich and you put your money in there and you hold your big wads together. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do with my money. I'm going to keep that and use that for my money. Here's my start. A 1924 coin. Well, that's all I've got. Do you think I'm rich? I don't come out with any money. I never have any money. I'm not allowed money. I get the car to come out to metal detect. I get the petrol in the car. I don't get money to come out. I don't need money. But yeah, I've got my own money holder. And if I can get 3 or 4 more coins, they'll still fit in because it widens. It widens. Come on, get in. I'll explain later. It's the please. Right, I suppose I should explain what's going on here. I can hear some men. And it's like they're scaling the forest looking for somebody. And I'm thinking, me. So I quickly, very quickly pack up my gear and I leg it. Right? I ran and ran and ran. And they caught me. And it turned out to be the police. All with guns. And they're saying, what are you doing here? What do you want in the forest? And I'm thinking, I'm not going to tell you I'm metal detecting you. You're armed police and you're scaring the crap out of me. So, I wouldn't tell them. I says, I've finished work and I've come for a walk. He says, right, well, I want to look in your bag because you've got mucky knees. Why are you mucky? He says, because I've been working. He says, well, I want to look in your bag. I says, I'm not showing you in my bag. He says, if you don't show me what's in your bag, you're going to have to come with me. So eventually I gave in. I says, alright, it's a metal detector. You know it's a metal detector, so why are you asking me? Because by this point I thought they were after me. Turns out they weren't after me at all. He says, well, that's okay, you should have said that in the first place. We ain't got a problem with your metal detecting, but we've just found a bomb in this forest. You've got to get out now. A 250 kilogram English bomb, as they kept reminding me. English bomb. So he escorted me out. He took my driver's licence and he checked my details, make sure I weren't wanted or anything, and he's just let me go. Bless him. Shook his hand. What an exciting day. Gummy Schuts. Now there we have a World War II soldier's condom tin. Now it was complete and I tried to open it, but it seemed to be sealed. I thought they were just a pull top or something. I've managed to undo it and there's instructions in there but no condom. So I don't know. I've broken it anyway. But yeah, a condom tin. Get in. Literally. Right, I've changed my little plan because I'm not finding anything. I want to try and find something to make the video interesting. So I've come near the road. Now this is a place where nobody would dare metal detect next to this road because they'll be seen by every car that drives past. But I am, because I believe I'm not breaking any laws. I found this bag. It's a horrible, ugly bag. Okay. And then I found a plastic wallet as if it held something. And I found this staff from, where is it from? H&M. Is H&M a fashion shop? Because if it is, she or he had very bad taste in her bag. Torsten Lesch But I'm guessing it's very old. At least 6 months anyway. There's no money here or anything. I also found these earphones. Now, I've tried them in my phone, and one of them works, the other one doesn't, but get in, that'll do me. You know, one's better than none. It's always a good backup for when yours break. So yeah, I've got some headphones, I've got my own staff card, I don't know, I might be able to get a 10% discount. I just need to find out where H&M is, and I'm off in, you know. Yeah, it's 90% probable we're only going to get junk here today, but what is that? That is very interesting junk. I like it. But I don't know what that is. I just love that handle. That handle is beautiful. It could even be like a cleaver slide, you know, like a mafia cleaver. Cut. I don't know. I just like that handle with them studs on it. It's fantastic. The end of an incendiary bomb. Another fire bomb. I'm sick of finding these now. I am sick of finding bombs. I've had enough. Today's skull, I presume that's the top of a deer. I wonder if it'll go with the bottom of a deer's jaw, which I've got at home. I could make things out of these, couldn't I? Well, I really thought that was the chest to Hitler's gold. I thought I'd finally found it. It's not. It's not quite. It's not far off, but it's not Hitler's gold. Look, it's got stuff inside. I'm going to keep this, you know. Seriously, because this will come in for my metal detecting things. It's obviously being used for fishing. It's full of hooks and line, lead weights for fishing. What's that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'll clean. I'm going to take that. Seriously, I'm taking that home. I'm going to clean it up, and I can put my, you know, my coins and my buttons in it. Excellent. I've already got one at home which I hadn't used yet, simply because I hadn't had a day off to actually sort my things out. But nice. Get in. Happy with that's my best find today. I've had a really bad day. But hey, woohoo! Right, I've just dug down about 2 feet to get that out of this hole. I think I might have hit a spot where I could, if I'm lucky, find some World War II things. I think that's probably a World War II spade. Could be wrong. But I'm just comparing it to mine. There's mine, look. Now, should I swap? I've decided not to, simply because that's quite light and that's really heavy. And it was buried for a reason. Alright, its handle had snapped, just like mine. Just like mine. Mine snapped as well. But no, I've got a feeling about this place. I'm going to find something. There's a lot of these old trees. I think I'm going to find something here. Right, I'm down about, I don't know, 18 inches, maybe more. And I've come across this. Now, it's got a letter S on there. An S and an I. And that looks like a G, maybe a G. G-I-S. I don't know, I can't get it out. I don't know if it's modern or old, but it's deep. Why would something be that deep if it's not old? I've managed to get it out. Now, this could be worth something. I don't know how old this is, and I don't even know what it says. Altbewaart, Altbewaart, don't know what that means. Maggie's Super article, I'm presuming that means article. Soup, I don't know. Here you have, I think that says. I don't know. That is an old sign, and it's curved. It's curved for some reason. That is nice. Unfortunately, it's got slight damage to it, but hey, what do you expect? As long as it's not like 70s, and this is like 40s or something, that could be worth a lot of money. My first ever sign. Woohoo! Come on, get in, Maggies. Right, I've just found a pocket watch winder. I'd love to tell you all about it, but I can't because I need a wee. I really need a wee. I need to go have a wee. Right, that's your pocket watch winder. I'll catch you on the next thing. Just a skull. A small skull. Pretty boring, really. Half a skull. It's got no bottom jaw. Right, I'm not going to say it's gold. That's very, very heavy, okay? It was buried underneath tree roots. Quite an old tree. So it must be an old item. Now, what it is, I don't know. Really don't have a clue what that is, but you see the goldy colour, like coppery colour there. Because of it's so heavy, I think that's probably brass, I'm not sure. But I don't know what it is. Could be gold. Oh, I had to say it, didn't I? Right, I've just found myself a lake. It's my lake, I've just found it. I metal detected it. It's a lake. Right, I've got a lake here, a swimming pool here, and my own little canally streamy thing here. And it's all mine. And I'm surrounded by woodland. Beautiful old trees. I've got hills up here so nobody can see. The only problem I've got is I've got a noisy neighbour over there. Can you hear him? Probably not. It's a man on a tractor. I'm going to have a word with him. Or the police. That's noise pollution. You can't be doing that. But yeah, this is my new home. I found myself a lake. Beautiful. Right, it turns out I can't have this lake. Or the stream, or the swimming pool, or the woods and the trees, because a man's just come up to me and told me it's all his, and what am I doing here? Now, he didn't speak English, I didn't speak German, but we managed to communicate enough for me to be allowed to be here. He didn't see my metal detector, I hid that, but I'm allowed to sit here and enjoy his lake. Gutted. I really wanted this lake. He were old though, he might die soon. If there's no one to inherit it or anything, I might get it. I might get it. If I become friends with him, he might leave it to me. It's the next day, and as you can see, I've got the flu. I've clearly got the flu because I have to blow my nose 3 times an hour. I've got a sore throat, so I've clearly got flu. I'm really not well. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to find some good stuff today. It's flu. I don't care what you say, it's flu. And it ain't man flu, as you women call it. It's flu. Proper man, proper flu. Right, Maggie's soup, what I found yesterday. I forgot to pick it up, and I checked on the internet last night. I was looking it up. They're selling, well, a minimum of €50 in this condition, but some people are asking €150 for this. So that will be on eBay tonight. Get in, what a find. I also, while I went back for it, just found a lady's buckle, and this, a little box. That quite excited me, because when I opened it, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a presentation box. It's like a blue felty lining inside it, but unfortunately whatever was presented in it is no longer in there. But hey, let's go find somewhere to metal detect now. That sign, by the way, was from the 1920s, so it's 90-year-old. Brilliant. Anyway, I've just found these few bits. 2 lead shots there. They'll be from the 1800s. That certainly is. And I think all lead shots come from the 1800s. I don't know. But I'm guessing they're 1800s. Don't know what that is. Nice, lovely little design. Flimsy. But I don't know what. An harmonica reed. Brilliant. Always nice to get one of them intact. And an arrow. I've got my own arrow. So don't mess with me.
I've got an arrow, I've got a gun, I've got a knife, I've got everything, I've got a tank. You name it, I've got it. So don't mess with me, pal, or you're gonna get it. Just found this old button, no markings on it, but a nice old button, and a rabies tablet holder, whatever you want to call it, capsule. I keep finding these. You know, if you're worried about catching rabies, don't come in my woods. I don't want you here. You know, where you put in your willy, if you go in near badgers and raccoons and stuff and putting your willy in them, then don't come in my woods, because it's disgusting. I come in the woods and I don't see any need for me to take tablets to stop myself getting rabies. So, if you feel the need to have rabies tablets, please stop doing things which might give you rabies, especially where I am, because I don't want to see you. If I see you with your willy in a badger, I'm going to report you. I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to make sure it goes to court. And I will testify, and I'll make sure you get 6 months for being a dirty pervert. There's a padlock which is still attached to the chest handle, but the chest isn't there. No good to me, really, is it? I've no key and I've no chest. But yeah, oldish, I suppose. Padlock doesn't look old, but that chest does. It's made out of lead, I think. It's got a little hook on it, and it's like a spoony type thing. I don't know, palette knife type thing. Another padlock. I'm getting fed up of finding these. You know, if they don't have keys and they're not attached to anything, I don't want them anymore. I'm going to discriminate padlocks out from now on. Just found the tiniest, cutest little test tube and Aladdin's lamp, look. Now, I've broken the handle off, but that's like an Aladdin's lamp. It's got a proper handle on and everything. Very cute. But yeah, I've snapped its handle off, idiot. New hat. Right, I've got a big long list of shout-outs. I'll try and get them done very quickly. Crazy for Lives. John McLeod. It's meant to be McLeod, isn't it? But your great-granddad couldn't spell. Never mind. Rob from Basildon, Sean's mate. He's asked me to put a shout-out for you. Macaulay Parton and Sandra Marshak. And two others, well, three. Two people who watch my videos, they're not far off my age, a bit younger and a bit older. They've got the mothers watching my videos, so I want to give a shout out to the mothers. Mrs. Titchen, John's mother, and Kay I'll never be able to say this right, sorry. Kay Cucchio, and Jessica Cucchio, Guy's mum and wife. Yeah, very good. Kay, you must be very proud of Guy, and Jessica. They're a lovely couple. Bless. Mrs. Titchen, well, never mind. You know, hopefully you've got some other children. He's let you down a bit, hasn't he? Never mind. He means well, bless him. Right, that's it. That's my shout-outs. If you haven't had a shout-out and you've asked for one, it will probably be in my next video or the one after that. I think I'm up to date with my shout-outs now, so... Right, crack on, come on, let's get on with this with my lovely new hat. Again, it's to do with padlocks. Look, you've got a keyhole there, so this is obviously some ornate thing off a chest or something. Very nice, but I want the chest, for God's sake. Now, I must hold the record for finding the most 1800s lead toy soldiers. I've just found a lead toy tree next to a tree. Fantastic. I presume it's a tree. How nice is that? I don't know if you can see that, but see the crown on there? It's a button with a crown on, which tells me it's Imperial Germany. This is before World War I, basically. Probably 1800s. But yeah, not bad, not bad. I love buttons, I've always liked buttons. Unbelievable, we have 10 Pfennig from I think 1968, a German coin. and a Polish coin from 1949. You know, my girlfriend's Polish, and I come out to get away from Poland, and I end up digging it up. So yeah, a German coin and a Polish coin. Right, I'm wrapping it up, guys. It's just one of them days. I can't detect where I want to detect because the road's closed. I presume because they're getting rid of that bomb. I don't know. Last finds of the day. Horseshoe, but with rubber on the back. I've never known... I work with horses, but I've never known rubber used on the back of horseshoes. A nice old buckle there. Happy with that. 1800s lead shot. An old button. That I thought was silver, but it's not. It's just going to be aluminium. A couple of bits. And this beauty. Look at that. Copper, I think. Lovely green patina on it. And it's a big flower. Happy with that. Some lead. Don't know. And part of a knife. It's like half of a knife, if you like. But yeah, that's it. So, not much for you in this video. I'm a bit disappointed in it. Chased by the police, a 250 kilogram bomb. But that's about it, really. Oh, and that lovely sign worth €100 or whatever.